Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Sky Adventures. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. So last episode, we went to the end. We made our little magical snow globe. And that's where we left off. I haven't done a whole lot in between episodes. I just went around and collected some more red matter. We're loading up on some EMC. That's some of the stuff that we're going to be working on. I made this platform. Today, we are going to get started on doing some Applied Energistics. We're going to start setting up some auto crafting of stuff. And hooking it up to several things. One, this is a great way of getting EMC. This is where I'm getting most of my EMC. But the problem is I've got to come over here, take all this stuff out, put it in there, and then I've got to separate the stuff that doesn't have EMC, and I'm starting to collect a bunch of extra stuff. A lot of this stuff can be used for EMC. I got that chest over there. That thing's getting full of that kind of stuff. I've got this chest over here full of stuff. Some of this stuff doesn't have EMC. Some of this stuff, like uranium. Uranium actually has EMC as it is. I did not notice that. A lot of this stuff that we can do, we can process. And just a way of making life easier as far as processing some of this stuff. It can be done pretty easy with through Applied Energistics. We're going to be we've got to set up our nuclear reactor from industrial craft. It's a lot easier to set up with Applied Energistics. There's a lot of stuff that we can do, and plus we've still got our extra money quest for these we can set up to be automated. Overclockers we should be able to set up to be automated, and the high voltage solar arrays. I don't know about the reactor core. So it's all stuff that we can work on getting set up. So that's what we're going to do. So where to start? I do know where to start. While we're doing this, we need to get charged Certus quartz, and I don't know if I've got that yet. No. So let's talk mod packs. Mod packs. We're fixing to be overflowing with mod packs. Do these have EMC? They do not. Stone Block 2 is actually in its beta testing phase. I didn't even know it was a thing. So that's actually going to be coming soon. Project Ozone 3 is in beta testing. That should be coming pretty soon. We've got Sky Factory getting close. Sky Factory 4 getting close. So we're about to have all kinds of stuff going on. So we need Flux Crystals and iron for our next little bit here. And I don't know, have I made Flux? No. So we need charged nether quartz. We need nether quartz. And we need redstone. So yeah, thank goodness most of this stuff is coming after the first of the year. So I'll have a lot more time to put into some of these packs. So there is our Flux crystals. These do have EMC. Beautiful. I did do some some instone sifting. Got us our first chorus flower. So that is awesome. Let's get this. I was going to do some other quests today besides what I was besides doing this. All right, so iron. let's just go ahead and get us a stack of this out. We're going to need a bunch of. So yeah, the next few episodes are going to be a lot of Applied Energistics stuff, a lot of automating stuff like that. Alright, so that quest is complete. So basically the charger takes regular Certus quartz, which I don't know, can we hook this up with one of these? I don't know if we can or not. Oh, we can. Let's get, you can take a regular piece of Certus quartz, put it in there, and it will change it to charged Certus quartz. So that's probably about the easiest way to get it if you haven't got, we've got, you can get the ore from the resource miner, so we've got all kinds of Certus quartz, charged Certus quartz that we can use. So our next bit of business is to make the Inscriber. This is one of those things that we're not really going to have to use a whole lot, so we need sticky pistons, iron, and Flux. I have not made a sticky piston yet. Slime. Let's go ahead and make these and learn these. We're going to need these for several different things. So there is our Inscriber. Boom, we've got it learned. Actually, we are going to need some of these because it is, we've got some recipes for some of the 1K and not 1K, but the logic processors and stuff like that, and we've got to make at least one of each. So that is a thing. So next up is the Crystal Growth Accelerator. This is something that we are not going to use. I can show you how to set them up. We'll do that. Have we learned Quartz Glass yet? That's fused quartz. Certus quartz. And glass. There we go. There's quartz glass. Let's learn that. Let's go ahead and get a stack of it. We're going to need a bunch of it. We can get rid of that. Alright, so we are working on Crystal Growth Accelerator. So we need some Flux cables, which we need quartz fiber. And I just got rid of that glass. I don't know, can we use these? No. There's quartz fiber. Let's go ahead and get a stack of those out of here. There is our Flux cable. Beautiful. Got those learned. So now we should have we need that. Flux block. There's one of those. We need 4 of these to set this up. So basically the way these work, these will help grow your seeds. If the more of them you have, the better this will work. Well, not the better. You can use up to 4 of them. Now will these straight take, those will not take power. So we need, get a stack of those out of here. We need a energy acceptor, which is that right there. We should have what we need to make that. This is not something that we are going to need, because once you build your system, we can make it accept the power. Place that there. We should be able to place this here, and that should give all these power. Yeah, these are all growing, or all working. So we need water. Place water in the middle. And we need to make some seeds. Sand. So if you take a piece of sand and some Certus quartz dust, you get Certus quartz seeds. These items you can throw in the water. They will not despawn, and they will slowly turn into the pure Certus quartz. We're going to do this a different way. Give me my other seed. We got both of them. One of them's already started growing. So we're going to get the phytogenic isolator. Let's go down here. We can start setting some of this stuff up. I don't know how much of it we're going to need, and I don't know if it's... Anyway, yeah, we'll get there. Let's turn that on. Let's get a kit. Let's get a sink. And let's get some conduit. Wait, no, that's right. Extract, always active. This is full of water. Awesome. So now we can take these seeds. Those seeds will not go in. Oh, there they go. And, because that's locked. We don't want that locked. And let's get some glowstone. And let's get some speed augments. And this is slightly faster than that up there. Actually, it's more than slightly faster. And boom, we've got our pure Certus quartz. Now that does not have EMC. So we're going to need a handful of those. I got to go up here and complete this quest. We can actually go ahead and get rid of all this, because we're not going to use it. I just wanted to show you all how to set that up both ways. Alright, so quest. That is made. Pure Certus quartz is made. Next up we need pure Flux quartz, which I don't have anything over here. Put that in there. We get Flux dust. Let's learn that. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and do some nether quartz seeds. And we should be able to make seeds out of both of them. Oh, that doesn't have EMC. That's alright. Pure nether quartz I don't believe is something that we really need other than for quest purposes. Alright, so let me get these grown and I'll be back. Alright, we are back. So I'll go ahead and let you all know over the next little bit, next couple episodes, while we're doing a lot of this Applied Energistics stuff, it's pretty much going to be me showing how to go through all this process. There's a lot of people that don't know a lot about Applied Energistics, other than some of maybe some basic setups, even if that. So I'm going to try to use this as a somewhat of a tutorial of setting all this stuff up. So, but our next bit of business we need is a Emmy controller. The Emmy controller is our brain of our whole system. We're going to need a bunch. So we're going to get some seeds. Let's get some glowstone. Don't need that. We'll let that go. So while that is going, we're going to start making our processors. I got to go get our processors. At the start of this map, there's a chest down here that has all 4 of the processors in it. So there we go. So we need to make all 3 of these. So first step is our silicon. We need, I've already got it. I've already made silicon. Silicon is made. You can smelt quartz, pulverize. How did I? Oh, I got it from pulverizing sand, I do believe it was. You can do clay, redstone, sand. It will give it to you. Just go ahead and throw that in there. This is going to takes just a second. You can add acceleration upgrades to this. So there is our printed silicon. We're going to need 3 of those. Since we can't do these don't have EMC. Now I'm not going to show you how to automate these things. These things are kind of a pain to automate, but I can tell you for each side is basically how it works. So if you want to place something in the middle, which was our silicon here, you want to pipe it into the middle. If you want to pipe in when we get into where we're doing all 3 pieces, this item pipes in the top, this item pops in the bottom, and this side is your extract. So that's kind of where we are with that. Alright, so we need a calculation processor, which is where our pure Certus quartz comes in. There we go. We need a logic processor, which is gold. And then we're going to need a diamond. And while we're in here, let's go ahead and get some more redstone. Let's just grab a stack because we're going to eventually need it. There we go. Well, we've got all 3 of those. We can put that in there, and a piece of redstone, and it will make our processor. That, and that. And that, and that. Beautiful. There's all 3 of our processors. Let's go ahead and learn these. And we can go get rid of, I don't want to put those in there. We can just throw them up here. We're not going to need those anymore. How close are these to being done? We've got enough to do a couple. Alright, so next up for the Emmy controller, we got to make some skystone. Skystone's actually pretty easy to do. Get some skystone dust. which you get from sieving dust in all 3 of the meshes, not the string, but the rest of them. We need a stone barrel, and we need some lava. Put that in there, right click it with the dust, and we've got skystone. That does not have a recipe, or not a recipe, but does not have EMC. So to get, well, I guess I can go ahead and let me go ahead and get a few of these. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I've got our 4 that we're going to need in order to make our first Emmy controller. Now the Emmy controllers do not have EMC. I'm going to spend time in between this episode and the next episode making a bunch of them. That way we don't have to worry about that. And then we will go from there. I may need to get some more coal. I've got all these other machines running around here, and here it is. I'm using a furnace. There's 3. And there's 4. Alright. So, Emmy controller is made. Beautiful. That's got us to that point. We can now set up the start of our system. Let's put that away. Let's go down here, and on the back side here is where we're going to build this. So the way, actually no, I don't want to build it on the back side. Let's build it in this corner. These things can be placed in a 7 by 7 square, 7 tall. And that is where we're going to be going with this. And this is also how we can provide our whole system with power. These do accept RF. And then you get a fancy schmancy block. So that's got more or less the heart of our system done. We've got the basics of everything done in order to get started with actual storage, which is next up on our list. So let us get that's not what I want. So let's get our storage drives made. We only need 1. These do have EMC. And we're going to need a place to put these. We'll probably put them, I don't know, over here. I don't know how many of them we're going to need because most everything that we're going to be setting up contains EMC. Now, the disk drives that go in these things. There's 1K storage, which holds, it'll hold what is it, 1,000? It holds, these things hold, I forget how much it is. Oh my gosh. There we go. It's 63 types, and you can store 1,024 of those 63 types. There's 4K, which all these hold 63 types. 4K holds 4,096, 16K holds 16,384, and the 64K is 65,536. Now these are all just basically tiered off of each other. You make a bunch of 1Ks to get the 4K, a bunch of 4Ks to get the 16K, and a bunch of the 16K to get to the 64K. Now we have completed Quest and already got 64K drives, so we do not have to make them. We can just come over here and put the drives in there, and now we've got storage. Nothing's working yet because it's not hooked up to our system. Actually, you know what? I forgot. That is a quest, I do believe it is. We'll just go ahead and place this down here. Alright. So basically we could right now just run cable over here to this, and that'll connect to the system, and now we've got storage. Now we can't get to the storage yet. That's next on our list to do. I don't know why I did that. We need to make an Emmy terminal, which is Annihilation Cores with a panel. The panel is Quartz Glass, Glowstone, Redstone, and iron. We need a logic processor. These cores are, Nether quartz, Flux dust, and a logic processor gives us Annihilation Core. The formation core is Certus quartz, Flux dust, and logic processor. Now there's several different terminals that you can use. Emmy terminal is just your basic. You can see what's inside of your system. There's a pattern terminal, which we'll get into at a later spot. We have the Emmy crafting terminal. This is the one we are going to use. This allows us to see in our system and allows us to craft, which it is the Emmy terminal with a calculation processor and a crafting table. So as we are running short on time, I'm going to craft this stuff up right quick, and I will be right back. Alright, well, I didn't craft everything up. I got everything out that we needed. So first things first is our Emmy terminal. We need the panel. Boom, there we go. Go ahead and learn that. We've got that. Next up is our Annihilation Core. Let's learn these. We're going to need a bunch. Well, we probably won't need a bunch of those because those have EMC. Need some more Flux dust. I didn't grab enough. Our formation core is made. And that should be everything we need. There's an Emmy terminal. Go ahead and learn that. We may need some more of those. And next up is our crafting terminal, and boom, we've got that. So let's put this stuff away. We're not going to need it right now. Don't need that or that or that. Actually, we don't need any of this stuff. We are fixing to be done with this episode. So we can take our terminal, and for now we'll just slap it on. That's not going to work. We'll just slap it on the side of that. So there we go. We can start storing stuff in here and see it. We can now craft with this. If you look in here, this now has 516 bytes used. That's weird. But we've got one type. So now that is where we're going to leave it. We'll get into more of all this in the next episode. So until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.